What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to be doing my match review, match reaction and match analysis of Manchester City's away draw against RB Leipzig in the Champions League last 16 first leg tie. Going to talk about all the talking points from this game, plus what it means for the second leg and what Man City's chances are of progressing to the Champions League quarter-finals. But before I do crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, you want to help to support my channel, then do subscribe, press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. Also, don't forget as well, social media links, they're in the description below, sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Email also in the description below too if you want to go and hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. TikTok link also in the description if you want to go and follow me on there. Leave a thumbs up, 100 likes is the aim, and most importantly, let me know your thoughts in the comments below of what you made of this performance from Man City, what you think went right, and also what do you think Manchester City can do to improve for the second leg to put ourselves in the best position possible to make it to the Champions League quarter-finals. Finally, I just want to say a big thank you to GT Player for sponsoring this video. You can go and check them out. Links and details there in the description. Remember, use code JSGC5 on checkout, and that will give you 5% off the products on the GT Player website. They very kindly sent me this limited edition Manchester City chair. You can go and check out all the chairs I've got available on their website. Links and details there in the description. So let's crack on then with this match review, and I feel like this is a game of two halves. First half, Man City, complete cruise control, didn't create all that much. However, when presented with their opportunities, pretty clinical in front of goal, ball given away high up from Leipzig, punished by Manchester City. Jack Grealish playing a pass through, a little flick on from Ilkay Gundogan, a faint flick pokes it under the legs of one of the Leipzig defenders. Riyad Mahrez doesn't even look up, just takes the shot past the goalkeeper. Can't really miss, can he really? And put the ball into the back of the net. And Riyad Mahrez just loves scoring in Champions League games, really, doesn't he? Another Champions League knockout phase goal for Riyad Mahrez, and put Man City in a really strong position. We're always looking to grab that all-important first goal and then look to build on that from there. Yeah, much throughout the rest of the first half, there wasn't too much for Man City to do. It's just a case that Man City were knocking the ball around, having 70+% possession. Manchester City were just kind of going through the motions, waiting for that opportunity to grab that second goal and just be extra clinical in front of goal whilst keeping things nice and compact at the back and in the middle. And it was working first half. It really did work. The problem we have is second half. They have a little formation change for Leipzig. Klostermann comes off what I presume was a tactical sub with Heinrichs, and all of a sudden, with Heinrichs pushing much further forward and a little bit more intent shown by Leipzig, Man City really struggled, and they went from having this back three and Kyle Walker playing more as a right winger than a right back, ended up going in at right back. It ended up becoming a back four rather than a back three, and Leipzig were really knocking on the door. Heinrichs, who came on in the second half, missed a cracking opportunity one-on-one with Ederson. He dragged his shot wide. The build-up to their goal from the corner, shot came in. I can't remember who it was from. It must have been about 35 yards out. Ederson made a really good save, which was flying into the top corner. Bernardo Silva had an opportunity with Ederson advancing, having to make a good save. And in actual fact, Ederson's had his critics this season, in particular over the last 4 or 5 games. Yet actually, without Ederson, Man City could easily have conceded 3 or 4 goals in this game. Now, he doesn't really cover himself in a lot of glory from their goal, that he comes out to come and collect the ball in a ball that, quite frankly, was never ever going to be collected. The ball must have been about a good, 6-7 foot above him. He finds himself in no man's land, and a free header for Josko Gvardiol to put into the back of the net. Now, I know there's a lot of City fans upset about Gvardiol. It seems like he's climbing all over Ruben Dias. He's got his hands onto his shoulders, and he does. And if the referee blows his whistle and says, actually, that is a free kick, not a goal for RB Leipzig, I don't think VAR overturns that decision. However, VAR is also not going to overturn that decision, because I don't think there's a lot in the challenge. Yeah, he shouldn't be climbing, but at the end of the day, there's people in the penalty area that doesn't get penalised. Shirt pulling, pushing, shoving. I've seen wrestling to the ground that goes unpunished from corners. So it won't be the first and it won't be the last case where things are a little bit more lenient on corners and inside the penalty area than what they are on the outside of the penalty area. But you see it all game, players using each other to try and gain a little advantage. Ruben Dias didn't seem to have much to say about it. He didn't seem like he was too upset by it, and I think that was down to Ruben Dias thinking this was in the opposite penalty area and it was him winning a header over Josko Gvardiol. The only way he's going to be able to do that is to leap above him and then put his arms onto him to try and keep him down. It's a bit naughty. I can see why City fans are upset by it. It happens. It's one of them things. I'm not going to say that Man City's do-all and end-all of this tie was down to that. That goal was coming, and I do genuinely feel like if it didn't come then, if Leipzig had kept that up for another 5 or 10 minutes, the goal would have come. All arrows were pointing towards them finding a goal in that second half. 3 or 4 very good opportunities before they finally put the last of their decent opportunities away, and then they kind of took the foot off the gas, and Man City started to build their way back into the game, really. And then we had the massive call right at the end of the match. Man City felt hard done by. Thought it was a penalty. Now, when I was watching it in real time, I didn't think anything of it. I thought Man City asking for a handball. It looked like the arms were all in a natural position, so I thought if anything has hit an arm, the arm's not in an unnatural position. And I'm not aware right now, I've not had a check on social media as to whether VAR has had a look at it, but if VAR have had a look at this decision, I'm mesmerised why a penalty has not been given. It's incredibly obvious. I'm mesmerised that the referee hasn't given a penalty. I can't for the life of me understand why, and I don't understand why refs aren't mic'd up so they're made to explain the decisions and the thought process that goes on in important decisions. This is a Champions League last 16 first leg match. This is a huge match. It's one of the biggest games in Europe. So they should be having correct decisions being made, and we're not having correct decisions being made. It's one of the most obvious handballs I've ever seen in my life. It's Heinrichs' arms. The ball comes towards his chest, and rather than taking the ball on his chest, it seems like he's scared of the ball, so he puts his hands there and pushes the ball away with both of his hands. It's handball. It's 100% handball. I don't understand why a penalty wasn't given. Now, it doesn't mean Man City's going to go on and score that penalty. In fact, I'm not entirely convinced that decision's going to have an overall impact on this tie, but it's frustrating because this high level, standard that we're looking at, correct decisions should be made, and you kind of feel like it's just another kick in the teeth at Man City, where you just feel like everybody doesn't like us, and you feel like some decisions are made with that in mind. So yeah, we just got to deal with it, and we've got to be much better in the second leg at the Etihad. But it is only half time. I would say Man City are very slight favourites for this match at the Etihad, and City only slight favourites for this because for the overall tie, because Man City haven't lost here in Germany. This was a good opportunity for Leipzig in front of their home fans at home advantage, to take advantage of that. And win this game and have Man City with a real headache in 3 weeks' time at the Etihad. City do have a little bit of a headache. We haven't won this game. We also haven't lost this game. It does mean we're in for a huge 90 minutes. It's a winner-take-all match at the Etihad Stadium between two very good teams in Manchester City and RB Leipzig, where hopefully Man City can make home advantage count. The fans can be loud and proud, really get behind the boys, and we can put in a really good performance to seal qualification into the quarterfinals of the Champions League. If we still had the away goals ruling, I'd be very happy right now. Not lost away from home, grabbed an away goal as well, I'd be going thumbs up, job done, bring them on at the Etihad. Because the away goal rule's no longer there, you just feel like to try and get a bit more of an advantage. The best advantage you can have going into a home match second leg is winning your first leg match away from home. We haven't managed that, so we haven't got that advantage. What we do have is we're not playing catch-up. It is literally a 90-minute match, winner takes all. If Man City can turn up, show up, we can beat anybody when it comes to it around Europe, regardless of who it is, whether that would be, Real Madrid, PSG, RB Leipzig, whoever, not fussed. We're in a semi-good position. Could have been better, could have been much worse. not really much else to go on, really. They're my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Also, don't forget as well to leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this video. 100 likes is the aim. Don't forget as well to subscribe if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. TikTok link also in the description if you want to go and follow me on there. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Finally, a big shout out to today's video sponsor, GT Player. Go and check them out. Links and details there in the description. Remember, use code JSGC5 on checkout and that will give you 5% off their products. Links and details there in the description. And I'll see you all again real soon for the next Manchester City video. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.